Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next-level tactics. From off-site and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Welcome back to another episode of the SEO.co podcast. Today we're continuing the series Link Building for SEO, and we're going to roll right into black hat link building strategies to avoid. It's hard to say what Google views as good or a natural link, but we do have some pretty good indicators. Still, it's better to outline what Google considers to be a bad link in contrast instead. Avoid these type of link building strategies at all costs. First, link spam. If your link exists by itself with no context, it's spam. There are many definitions of spam, and it can be quite subjective, but chances are you'll know it when you see it. Trust your gut here and don't build a link unless you have a good reason for doing so. Secondly, comments and forum posts. Comments and forum posts used to be excellent opportunities to build links thanks to their easy accessibility. However, most forums these days carry low authority or use no-follow links, or are too keen to link building techniques for this to fly. Avoid them. Next up, paid links. Google explicitly forbids webmasters from paying people to post links to their sites. You can pay for consulting or help with executing a link building strategy, but the direct exchange of money for links between you and a publisher will put you at risk of being penalized. Next up, link schemes. There are many types of general link schemes, most of which involve two or more parties engaging in tactics designed to increase the ranks of everyone involved. Link circles and article directories are just a couple of these. As a rule of thumb, if an opportunity seems too good to be true, it probably is. Next, link exchanges. Link exchanges are basic post a link to me and I'll post a link to you deals. Avoid these. They're known as reciprocal links, which Google easily identifies and essentially ignores for ranking purposes. Too many of them can get you penalized for being manipulative. Next, private blog networks. Links built on a private blog network, or PBN, are typically performed on owned sites that may be hosted on different IP addresses to make the backlinks appear natural. Now, let's talk about why link building gets a bad rap. To this day, there are search marketers who swear that link building is bad, risky, or flat-out dangerous. These are usually people who got hit by Google's Penguin update and never bothered to update their strategies, or people who mistakenly associate the term link building with these bad black hat practices. However, as you now know, modern link building is quite different and a much safer, more beneficial play for your marketing strategy. Now, let's take a look at the two main approaches you can use to build more links to your site without ever risking the threat of a penalty. Search engine optimization versus search engine manipulation. Google is acutely aware that webmasters want to game the system to get their site to rank higher. That's why Google's terms of service explicitly forbid rank manipulation. And if you're caught running a scam or manipulating your rank, you could end up with a penalty that flat out removes you from search results. By contrast, nearly every successful webmaster admits to optimizing their site for search engines, including developing search-optimized content and building links. So, what's the difference between optimization and manipulation? The question you have to ask yourself is this good for search users? If you build a meaningful link to your on-site content, housed in a well-written off-site article, users will find it valuable. They'll learn more information and naturally be inspired to check out your site. There's no manipulation in this scenario. You're just optimizing your approach to get better results and make users happier at the same time. By contrast, if you spam links, write bad content, or otherwise harm user experience to try and climb rankings or get more traffic, you could be accused of manipulation. We'll delve more into the importance of optimizing and avoiding manipulation in our next sections on white hat and black hat link building. That's all for this episode. We appreciate you listening to the SEO.co podcast, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.